the Wrestling Carriers Podcast, and this is the edition to WWE Aftershows, and of course, this is Raw Aftershow, baby. And if you haven't already, go ahead and like the video and smash that subscribe button down below. I heard it right about here. And if you haven't already, go ahead and check out all the stuff down below in the description below. And don't forget to enter the giveaway for the WWE 2K18 and, of course, WWE Network gift card giveaway, because you have until the 26th of this month. So go over there and enter while you're at it. The link is in the description as always. And wish you good luck. And yeah. And don't forget to comment down below your favorite moment of Raw was and what you look forward to at WrestleMania, because your girl is super excited and I can't wait. And yeah. But anyways, without further ado, this is Raw Aftershow, and I'm trying to keep a beat because you guys, if you follow me on Twitter, you know that I didn't get an ounce of sleep last night. 0. Maybe an hour sleep, maybe 2, probably not even that. I don't even know. I know I didn't get sleep to probably after 5 o'clock this morning, so I'm very tired, but I'm trying to keep myself upbeat, trying to put myself together, and let's do this, baby. Also, don't forget that WWE Fastlane is this Sunday, and that means that predictions is coming either hold on, what is it? Friday, Saturday, or maybe Sunday. Just depends on when I record it. Hopefully, usually it's the day of, is what I've been doing it lately. So I'm going to have it that day. So it's going to be Sunday of Fastlane. So if you haven't already, go ahead and check out WWE Network. That link is in the description as always. And let's get into Fastlane. Let's get into Raw Aftershow. And while we're thinking about it, please keep me on your thoughts, and hopefully I don't crash today, because I like to work on school today. And also, it's a next decided in the last few weeks, so please just, if you follow me on Twitter, you got a little bit of sneak peek before I deleted it, so you're the lucky one. But anyways, let's get started. With further ado, before I talk on any longer. Also, there will be WWE 2K18 gameplay on the channel sometime this week. So stay tuned for that. And yeah, who's excited? I know I am. And also, don't forget the gameplay for the gaming channel will also be up tomorrow. So go check that out. Link in the description. And go subscribe. Anyways, let's get started because I've been talking way too much. Oh. Alright, anyways, let's start it. Alright, the show opens up with Kurt Angle making his way to the ring. Angle talks about Triple H a sucker punching him last week, and he calls out the game. Stephanie comes out instead, and Angle looks furious. He says Triple H isn't even here tonight. Stephanie says Angle has an expensive life due to having kids and both an ex and current wife. And this segment went on forever. Blah, 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 blah. Eventually, Ruzy's music hits. I'm very excited for Ronda's first WrestleMania, so it'll be interesting. Hopefully, it's gonna be good. And of course, she makes her way into the ring on a smile on her face, and Ronda says she's starting to realize how things really work in WWE. Is she new here? Jeez. I really hope that they put her in a promo class, cause girl, I know she's new. Gosh. Anyways, let's continue on. I would have wanted to do that before I would have gone to WWE's TV. You know what I mean? I would have wanted to work on that. Because I get nervous and I would butcher everything I would want to say. It would come out. But I definitely would have wanted to do that. Definitely weeks prior and probably the night of. I would definitely probably do that. But anyways, let's continue on. I was going to say started, but you know. Alright. And Stephanie says she should be grateful for everything she has, including having her debut match at WrestleMania. I gotta agree. Pretty awesome to me, if you ask me. Ruzy says her contract says she can pick her opponent at WrestleMania and she wants to face Stephanie. Triple H comes up before Stephanie can answer. Angle says because Stephanie has a contract as WWE Superstar, she has to face Rousey at WrestleMania. Am I saying her name right? Ronda Rousey. I don't know. And then she says Triple H has a contract too, so this will be a tag team match with Rousey and Angle taking on McMahon and Triple H. Stephanie tries to slap Kurt, but Rousey grabs her arm to block. Triple H tries to punch Angle, but Angle sees it coming. And gets him on his mat in an ankle lock. Triple H kicks him away while Stephanie attacks Rousey from behind. Ronda chases her away and then turns back to see Triple H going for a pedigree. Angle counters and puts him in an ankle lock again. Stephanie barely manages to pull her husband out of the ring. Rousey grabs Stephanie by the hair and brings her to the ring. And of course, she picks up Stephanie and hits an angle slam. The segment ends with Rousey and Angle celebrating on the stage. Is this going to be what's going to happen at WrestleMania? I can't wait to see. Okay. Asuka versus Nia Jax. Asuka won. Jax gets a reaction when she finally gets up and leaves after the match. She was very upset. I don't know. I don't really know. Kind of sucks for her, I guess. The Bar versus the Rival, and if Dash and Dawson when they get a shot at the Bar's title at WrestleMania. The Bar won. Who's going to be next for the Bar at WrestleMania, though? Like, what's next for the tag team titles? I'm just curious. Alright, let's continue on. John Cena comes out and he says he wants to talk about SmackDown and how he found his path to WrestleMania, and says he doesn't take this status as a free agent lightly. And he knows he tried to give his promo on Tuesday, but he would be interrupted. And he decided to give it tonight, and then he gets the real subject, winning his 17th title. I just wonder if they're just adding him in the fast lane just because. And I keep hearing about Undertaker versus John Cena. I don't really know if that's going to happen, but WWE, they just do things, and they, I don't know. We'll see. Do you want to see that? I mean, I like to see it, but then I'm thinking about Undertaker's sake and his health, and I mean, I love Undertaker, and it saddens me just to think that he will have to walk away WWE and hang up his boots and retire officially. And it just makes me sad because I definitely love Undertaker. But let's continue on. Cena declares his intention to win the title on Sunday and become the first 17-time WWE champion. And he talks about what the critics will say when he beats AJ Styles and he seals his WrestleMania moment. He suggests Styles uses his rematch clause to challenge with Nakamura at WrestleMania. And a triple threat is if he has already won the title. For some reason, Goldust decides to come out. I was really confused. I was like, why? Okay. John Cena versus Goldust. John Cena won. Bayley versus Mandy Rose. Bayley won. DeVille immediately runs into the ring and attack. Sasha Banks runs back down to make her the save. Banks helps Bayley to her feet and offers her a hug. Bayley slaps her and leaves with a hug. I said slap. I meant stop her. Alexa is shown checking out with Jax backstage and asks her arm. As she really lays it on thick by mocking Nia while sounding like she's being her friend. Jax cries when Bliss brings up her size. I kind of wonder if they're going to do Bliss versus Nia Jax at WrestleMania and then Charlotte versus Asuka. I don't know. I mean, I do like the sound of Asuka and Charlotte more than Alexa, but I don't know. I mean, let me know down below what you like to see. Braun Strowman versus Elias in a Simply of Destruction match. Braun Strowman won. Bray Wyatt versus Rhino. Bray Wyatt won. I was going to say Rhino won. That would be really interesting. After the match is over, Bray calls out Matt Hardy. Woken Matt appears on the big street and agrees to the Great War. The Great War is not over. He promises one match to settle their differences at the Hardy compound. Yes! And then we get a video featuring the Vanguard one and some footage of his compound. Yes! It's about time. Yes, I'm so excited. The Miz and Miz Chart are in the ring after the break for a third Missy Award. We're going to this is the most stupidest segment ever. We're going to skip to Rollins coming out and interrupting. Rollins is shooting, joined by Balor today. I just can't speak today on the stage. The Miz lays into Balor for not claiming he's over and not having the success to back it up. He challenges Balor in Rollins to take on the whole mid-card in a handicap match they accept. The Miz and the mid-card versus the Miz and I don't know what. I just not caught that. The Miz and the mid-card versus Seth Rollins and Finn Balor. Why does it say twice? I don't even know. I don't know what happened. It's in a 3-on-2 handicap match. I must have just didn't catch it. I don't know how that happened, but Seth Rollins and Finn Balor won. Angle interrupts. Comes out and introduce the Miz, and the Miz will defend the IC title in a triple threat match at WrestleMania against Finn Balor and Rollins. Yes, baby, yes! I'm so excited for this. Yes, it's gonna be amazing. Paul Heyman comes out of the break to deliver a message from his client. He lets the Universal title in the ring and says he could do that because Lesnar wants him to touch the title, but he won't let Reigns touch it at WrestleMania. This segment goes on way too long. And he promises to bring Lesnar next week, and just in case Reigns wants to respond in person, Heyman ends up saying he will see Roman next week, but then Reigns' music hits and he makes his way to the ring. Reigns gets in Heyman's face and tells him to pick up the title and show it some respect. He says he thought Brock will be a man and show up tonight, but he sent Heyman instead. He tells Heyman to make sure Lesnar comes to prepare to fight next week, and the show ends with Heyman backing out of the ring as Reigns stays a hold through him. Rating 70 out of 70, pretty awesome show and matches as we look on to WrestleMania. Pretty punch for Raw next week. It's going to be insane. I'm very excited. But anyways, that is all I have for you guys today for Raw Aftershow. If you haven't already, go like the video and smash that subscribe button down below, or hit it right about here. And don't forget to check out the latest video right here. Don't forget to subscribe to the gaming channel, that link down below. And don't forget to comment down below what you look forward to at WrestleMania. And also, don't forget to check out the blog, the link down below, in the description below. And I'll see you guys soon for SmackDown Live Aftershow. And of course, Fastlane predictions. Without further ado, that's all I have, you guys. See you guys soon. Bye!